Hey guys, it's Callow here with the PoBoySpecial channel, and I'm outside, and no, I'm actually not going to be doing a video with this car, but it's a pretty car. No, we're actually over here, going over here to Scotties Gun Works, and we're going to be checking out something that he's doing. He's going to be doing some work on a gun, and he's invited us over to check out what's going on. And hey, Scotty, you around?
Yeah, we're here.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Doing really good.
Doing all right?
Yeah, doing real good.
All right, very good, very good. Now, what do we have here?
Well, we have a 22 rifle here that was in kind of rough shape. I wish we'd got a hold of this before I'd done some work on it, actually, but we did lay out some pictures of what it kind of sort of looked like before we come this far with it.
Okay, yeah, we can get a
it's kind of,
shot
it
of
was
that.
in really rough shape.
Oh man, look at that! Look at that
up.
damage on that.
Yeah, and he just wanted to get it back together and make it serviceable again. So what we did is, as you can see, here it is so far.
Okay.
I mean, we took and I glassed all these parts back in, and I told him, you'd probably be able to see seams in it because of the age of the gun. But anyway, we had basically like putting Bondo on a car. The paint job's only going to look as good as the body work.
Whoever owned this used this as a real tool. I mean, yes, he was using this gun.
But right now we're in the process of getting it all back together. Going to smooth it up, and then after we get it all finished up, we'll show you some videos after it's finished. But
okay.
Right now, this is kind of the middle ways of it.
Noticing the barrel here has.
Yes,
we can really see the age on that one too.
We're going to put a standard finish bluing on this particular gun here after we get it back shooting again. You can see the crown, is damaged. What we do here at Scotties Gun Works, we re-crown it when we blew it. We just basically make it look like a brand new gun when you get it back. That's what I would expect if I was going to pay somebody money to fix my gun up. I'd expect it to be like a new one when I got it back, and that's exactly what we're going for here.
And folks, I got to tell you, the reason why I do business with Scotty over here is because when he says that he does a standard job, what he means is that it looks better than it did when it was brand new. So I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised when we move forward on this.
If you ain't got time to do it right the first time, you ain't got time to do it over.
I heard that, my friend. So we're going to go step by step through this and sort of show everybody what you're going to do here?
Right, exactly. Okay. Right now we're in the process of polishing down a Winchester 94.
Okay.
You can come back here and I can show you,
right.
Kind of the routine here. Kind of give folks a tour of the place.
Okay.
Basically what we're doing here is we're putting high polish on this particular gun here. This right here was a Golden Spike 94 Winchester, and we gold plated the receiver on it. That's how it came out when it was factory. And right now we're just going to put a high polish bluing on it, and what we do is we just polish out the steel black chrome, and then after we blue it, it looks like it's a black chrome dip. But, actually it's just a real high polished bluing is what it is.
Very nice.
And we're really careful not to, foam out any holes and knock off any corners. Of course, we put them on these little racks right here. Now, it's got a solution sprayed on this right here where it won't rust back up. And we'll take a tour into the bluing room here in a few minutes, and I'll kind of show you the routine of hanging them on the racks and stuff until bluing day.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, so we'll go in here, and then right here's some parts right here, so the before. This is kind of what that gun looked like before. You can see how kind of rusted up they are, and this particular gun here was actually in a house fire, but fortunately the metal wasn't damaged. We can re-blue it and make it look like a brand new one again. Right here is our little Cerakoting area here. We powder coat and we Cerakote here. This right here is just some that we had Cerakoted. We're in the process of putting these here back together. I don't know if you can get a good look at them or not. This right here is a 22 high standard. But anyway, this has just got your graphite black finish on it. Customer wanted it Cerakoted, and that's kind of the layout there. There's other steps involved in all this. This right here is just one that we'd finished.
Now, I haven't experienced Cerakoting yet.
Yeah, well, I believe
we're about to experience that with me very soon.
Exactly. We'll make a little video and walk folks through that and show them kind of sort of how that's done.
Now, Cerakoting is very, very durable, right? I mean, it's like one of the most durable coatings out there, right?
It is. It's more durable than powder coat, the way I understand it. I mean, and it goes on thin, and you can literally coat everything in the gun, without having to worry about it galling up and, jamming up on an automatic.
Very cool.
In most cases. And over here, we got a nickel plating studio right here. So kind of our nickel plating process, you know, that we do. We nickel plate handguns and stuff like that. So anyway, kind of give everybody an idea of what we do here with this, you know, as far as our nickel plating. And basically what it's set up for is for handguns and, you know, bolts on bolt action rifles, things that would have been done original, because we try to make them look like they did when they were brand new for people. Yeah, we're here in the, we're basically where we put our finishes on our stocks, you know, after we sand them down and get all the bad places out of them. These are here just a few stocks here that we do. We're in the process, you know, of filling in the grain. I like to fill in all the grain real good, and that way you got a nice smooth surface. And then whatever the customer wants, he'll either want a flat finish on the wood, or he'll want a standard finish, which is I guess a semi-gloss, and some customers want a really high shine on one, you know, like glass. Just depending on what the people want, it's kind of what we do here. And this right here is kind of a layout of our stock refinishing room.
I guess just listening to the customer, understand what they want is the first step, huh?
Most of them, you know, want it to look like it did when it was brand new, the gun did. And what I do is I research it and I kind of find out what the gun did look like when it was brand new. And then we just kind of go from there.
Then there's people like me who want it to look completely different, right?
Oh, well, I mean, you know, the more unique it is, the more money it's worth in most cases. It just depends on the situation.
That's true.
Yeah, you know, of course, we, you know, hand checker. I don't have any of my samples here for hand checkering the, you know, the wood here, you know, the pistol grips. But anyway, we do a little bit of everything around here when it comes to wood working, and you know, we make stocks and stuff like that. If we can't get a blank or something, you know, a stock may be busted or something, you know, and we'll go through that routine later on. I'll kind of show you the processes in stock making. You know, use a piece of black walnut wood or whatever. Mostly the black walnut's what we use, you know, to recut a stock and reshape it, you know. But we'll go through that video later on. But just kind of give you an idea of our layout of our stock refinishing area.
Fantastic.
Right here, folks, is our polish, is where the after polishing. In other words, when we were back there a while ago polishing the guns, you know, in the polishing room, we put them on racks after we get them all polished down, get all the bad places out of them and everything, and they go from in there to in here. And we put them on these racks right here, and these right here are guns that are ready to be blued at this point.
Now, I saw that you put a chemical in there to keep from rusting in there. Do you have to clean that chemical off, or does it just come off in the bluing process?
It does. Well, basically what it boils down to, after you, when you get ready to blue on bluing day, you know, you get everything all lit up here, and what you do is you got a solution that you dip the whole rack in. I just put the whole rack in. And, so it's a cleaning solution is what it is.
All right.
You leave it in there for about 10 minutes, and what that does, that takes the rust preventative off. And then you go out of there, and then you put it in a rinse tank, you know, and you rinse all the solution off. And then it goes from the rinse tank into the bluing tank.
Okay, so let me show the other tanks that you got going on over here, because
same thing the factory would use.
He's got multiple tanks in here.
Yeah, it's the same thing that the factory uses. So, you know, you're getting what the gun had on it when it was originally made.
And of course, there's your ventilation, because this stuff would stink to high heaven, I would say.
Yeah, well, it didn't really. It just puts out a lot of heat. That's
really
the thing about it. It didn't really all that dangerous unless you just stick your head down in there. But you know, we got it set up to where, you know, everything is safe and works real good, just like a little factory.
All right. So Scotty, I'm looking at this shotgun here, and this is a prime example of what your shotguns look like after you're done working on them. Is that right?
No, this right here is what it would look like before.
Oh, it's a before picture, huh?
This one right here was in, I think it was in a flood or something. But anyway, it's right in auto 5, and you know, of course, we're gonna, you know, polish it down and re-blue it and all that good stuff, and redo the stock and forearm on it.
Well, it just so happens that you have one that you've already been working on. I'm holding it in the other hand.
Yeah, this right here is an after. This one right here was in pretty bad shape before we did anything to it, and kind of give the folks an idea, you know, what it looks like. This is a high polished bluing that we put on there, like we had talked about earlier.
Oh man, that is just beautiful.
Yeah, and of course, you know, the customer wanted kind of a dull finish on his stock and forearm. He didn't want a real high polish on the stock and forearm. He just wanted a kind of a low luster finish on it, but he wanted the high polish put back on the bluing.
Boy, that's almost a mirror.
Yeah, so
I can pretty much see myself in that thing.
Yeah, so as you can tell, you know,
of
course the gun's completely taken apart, you know, and totally cleaned and checked out, and everything's all, you know, put back in there like it's supposed to be. And
so that's what that that other gun, this one, will look like after we're done.
Yeah, after we get all our prep work and polish work done on this particular gun right here, you know, our goal is to make that one look like a brand new one as well. So, kind of give you an idea. You know,
I don't know, Scotty. I'm not sure if that gun that you're holding right there ever looked this good before. That's beautiful.
I wish we'd took a video of this one here before I did all the work to it, but it was basically like that one right there.
Well,
so.
Well, we got this one now,
Yeah,
so
so
that'll
anyway.
give us an opportunity to show two of them there.
Yeah, so sooner or later we'll make a video on this one right here. Maybe we can have this one right here as our before picture.
All right, folks. Well, you saw it here on the PoBoySpecial project, and we'll be keeping you up to date as Scotty goes through this process, and we'll show you how he does it and what he does, and just fill you in on what's going on. Okay, guys, we got a little bonus going on here because he just pulled something out for me, and I just need him to do it for you guys too. So, Scotty.
Yeah, we also polish stainless steel weapons down here as well. You know, a lot of folks like a real high, bright polish on their stainless steel. Really good for carrying, you know, because you ain't got to worry about holster wear or anything like that. This particular gun right here, this Kimber 1911, you know, it went from this matte finish right here to this real high polish right here. I don't know if y'all can see it real good or not.
Yeah,
but,
we can see the glare.
Yeah, this right here. Yeah, this right here is just my carry gun. You know, I've been carrying this thing here for probably about 10 years. The reason why I like to carry a stainless steel gun is, like I said, you ain't got to worry about the holster marks, the wear marks in it. You know, it's just kind of, when you get them marks in, you just hit them with that polishing wheel, and they just go right away. It ain't like bluing or anything like that. You know, you got to have to re-blue it. But you know, a lot of people likes it real high polish. You know, and that's just something else we do here. You know, the gun's completely taken apart, polished down to the real high polish that they might want on it, and then, you know, clean thoroughly, and then put back together, and that's kind of the end result.
That is a beautiful piece. It's not safety checked, folks, so in case you were wondering, we didn't you know, disarm Scotty before we had him show off his piece, but he's about to put it away so that everybody will be safe again.
That's it.
All right. Thank you, Scotty.
Glad to do it.